watching Everwell. Know more, live better.
Scrapes, scratches, and spills are part of life for all of us. But do you know the best way to deal with them? Take our Everwell challenge and see if you make the cut when it comes to minor injuries. Okay, first question. Which treatment is best for minor burns? Is it A, ice, B, butter, C, cold water, or D, all of the above?
I would say A, ice.
C, cold water.
I'm not putting butter on myself, man. It's just weird.
For the correct answer, we turn to first aid expert Michelle Jantz.
C, cold water is the one and only right answer. Ice may cause the body to lose heat and damage delicate tissues, and butter may interfere with the healing process.
Jantz recommends running cold water over the burn until the pain eases, and then wrapping it with a sterile dressing.
I just can't see anybody putting butter on anything to make it better. That would probably make it worse.
Our next question has nothing to do with butter, but it does involve rice. No, not that kind. RICE is what's recommended for a sprained ankle. What do the letters stand for?
Gosh, let me think. I know this. I do. Rest, ice, something, something.
The E would be for elevate.
Raise, ice, compression, and exfoliate. I'm not sure of the E.
RICE stands for rest, immobilize, cold, and elevate. Rest the injured area. Don't move it or straighten it. Immobilize. Stabilize the injured area with a splint, but do so only if you have to move the victim or if it does not cause more pain. Cold, fill a plastic bag with ice and place it on the injured area for 20 minutes. And elevate. Elevate the injured area only if it doesn't cause more pain.
If the ankle doesn't feel better in 2 or 3 days, see a doctor. You might have a torn ligament or you could have an infection. How are you doing so far?
Not very well. Not so well.
Okay, try this one. After proper cleaning, what's best for a minor cut or scrape? A, cover it firmly with a bandage. Or B, leave it open to the air.
Personally, I would leave it open to the air just for a few minutes till it dries, and then I would cover it.
So I usually use a Band-Aid during the day, but take it off at night.
That's a trick question. Both answers are correct, but just at different times. First, you want to bandage the cut or the scrape to protect it from germs. But after a scab is formed, take the bandage off, as exposing it to air will help it heal faster.
Before a scab forms, make sure you change the dressing daily or whenever it gets wet or dirty. Moving from cuts to nosebleeds. What's the right way to stop one? A, lean your head back. B, stuff the nostril with tissue or sterile cotton balls. C, lean slightly forward. Or D, lie down.
A, lean back a little.
I would say lie down if possible and put your head back.
C, lean slightly forward. Because then you don't have it running down your sinuses into the back of your throat.
I would put cotton balls up your nostrils and try to avoid moving around a lot.
This answer may surprise people. The correct answer is C, lean slightly forward and pinch your nose. Apply ice to the bridge of your nose, and if after 10 minutes the bleeding doesn't stop, use your index finger on your upper lip and apply pressure just below the nostrils, and also seek medical attention.
I've had my nose broken 100 times probably, and I never knew that.
But maybe you know this one. When should you get a tetanus shot?
When? Before you step on a rusty nail.
When the doctor tells you to?
I want to say the recommendation is every 10 years.
Yep, she's right.
People over 18 should get a tetanus shot every 10 years and may need a booster shot if they get a deep or a dirty wound and it's been 5 years since they got that shot. In that case, they should get the shot within 48 hours of the injury.
For children, tetanus shots may be combined with other vaccines, so parents need to check with their pediatricians. So how did folks fare with our challenge? Did we bruise any egos?
Well, you understand that my first aid education goes back quite a long time.
So yes, I did learn more. I'm surprised at how much I knew though.